Hey, you ain't no diamond dog. Row, row. Diamond dogs. Need help up here? This big man shit, Kenny. You know, you've been soft in the city. You've been out the game for a minute, Kenny. You ain't used to all this steel behind the wheel. You one of them what we call city slickers now. I'll tell you what. Can't be any geek off the street if you know what I mean, Kenny. You gotta earn your keep. We're innovators. You just go ahead, get some of these guns flexing. Well, very important day, Kenny. Today is probably the last warm week that we're gonna have here in Indiana. I gotta fill up both diesel tanks so I don't get water condensate inside my tanks. And then over the course of the winter, we're gonna take this whole thing apart again and put it all back together again. We have new camera systems, new controllers for all the lights, all these buttons go away. And almost most importantly on that is the low-tech stuff. I need sound deadening inside this cab so it can be driven without having to put on earmuffs. Right now this is an earmuffs vehicle. If you're driving on the highway, earmuffs. But I just want to be able to get into it and roll nice and quiet. All right, so this is east to west, for instance. Okay, this is like an RV manufacturer. Look, you see all how big this is? Grand Design has miles of factory. They build the nicest big fifth wheel. I'm sure you've seen them, big Grand Design ones, real nice. She's been parked out back all summer basically, and Roxy and I lived outside for probably 3 months inside this when we first got to the factory, underneath the air conditioner, the X2s. But I didn't really drive it anywhere. I just sort of parked it out there and just camped. I was a camping man, Kenny. Now, is it camping if you're camping outside your warehouse? Or is that being homeless? At what point does it go from camping to homelessness? You know, I don't know the answers. I bet it's probably somewhere around 3 months. You're probably camping. You could say if you're out there for a week, it's definitely camping, right? But if you're out back yonders for 3 months, people could probably call you homeless. So I've been homeless. This is now news to me. Kenny, people are gonna know that I'm homeless and they're gonna mock me. I don't want to be mocked. Not at all. Not today. Am I going to make it? Sounds empty. The sheets is going to make it. Oh yeah, baby. Thing is, everybody wants to know what it costs to fill it up. And I don't know. I mean, but she's not really empty. Filling it up. I'm going to fill up the back tank too, since gas prices are really cheap right now at $3.60. When I first got my 1967 MCI, I remember I drove it from Phoenix to California, 99 cents a gallon. It was free. And I don't remember complaining about it. It's not like back in the day when coffee was a nickel and you were still complaining. I remember being like, 99 cents, pretty good. 100 gallons, $100. Now it's 20 gallons. $100. I think that one's 65 and I think this one's another 65. So we were at a half a tank at 110. So it would have cost $220 to fill up the main tank. And this one, I don't know, this one, it wasn't empty, but it, you know,